Okay, so next is okay. So now so let me go here, command prompt. I hope by this time you know and people have started practicing. That's my cd documents application spark uoc care docker dash compose dash up. So now my spark will start running. So do I have spark? Okay, all this. Okay, here it's there. So we'll quickly revise whatever we have learned. So you know, like Python, Spark. I'll be doing some of the more queries, but it would be almost similar. You will learn couple of functions to do it, but believe me, they will not go all the things and they will ask. They generally ask like whether you know how to create a data frame, whether you know how to create a SQL query, whether you know how to do some Pythonic way of doing, repartition call less. This also we have told. What is you should know, they will directly ask difference between repartition and coalesce. Always repartition shuffles all the data, so it is costly operation. So but coalesce can only decrease your partition. As I have told, spark is distributed, it creates partition. So coalesce can only reduce the partition. So whenever you have to increase the partition, you have to go for repartition. But decreasing, increasing and decreasing both can be done repartition. But while decreasing, I will not use repartition because it shuffles. It does the full shuffle. Even if you have 100 partition, all 100 partition get shuffled. But coalesce is not like that. It moves the data from just whatever 2 nodes to make it. 4 nodes are there, only from 2 nodes it puts to another 2 partitions. So there will be not more shuffling. In Spark, shuffling is a very costly operation. It takes lot of time because it has to travel to different partitions. It will have network cost, bandwidth cost, all those things, and it has to do it. It takes lot of time. So narrow transformation, I have given you some. There are some more. Okay. So you can see we spoke about broadcast variable. See, whenever main idea is to reduce shuffle. So if you keep both tables while joining in the network, lot of shuffling will happen because it has to usually join is a wider transformation. Wider transformation means lot of shuffle. So what I do whenever I have a small table like country code or something where I know 1000 or 10,000 record, it's very small. I keep it as a broadcast variable, means it's in every worker node. I've showed you the diagram. In every worker node, one table which is small table will be there. Then it will not go to different partition over the network to do the join. Okay, imagine I showed you all the PPTs and all. Same thing, use case. We have also seen the example to country letter, to the transformations, to full state, all those things. We saw here. Next, like, yeah, was this the first day? How to create a hard DDs, parallelize also, and also we saw this is a good way of changing the structure, adding creating a table, struct type, giving the data type, all those things like a create table structure, struct type, struct field. Last one is whether null or not. True means it is allows null. Your first name can be null, whatever. Okay, if you give false, your first name can't be false. So there are other way to convert to data frame. To data frame function also you can use. Okay, struct. I have given you the notes. You can see we saw this example next struct type. So from this time, if I want the structure data, I have in one more laptop. I'll just email me because I don't want to do this manually. It takes lot of time. And pandas. See, Spark is inspired by pandas. Pandas is a Python function where you can create data frame and also you can do a couple of things. But the problem with pandas is it's not distributed. It's not RDD. So you will have only one partition. No use for a data engineer, one partition. You will have crores of data. So you need Spark. So that is one thing. I have given you the note, and some function we started seeing after processing the data, we can convert it back to data frame. We saw alias like renaming function, ascending, descending. We saw filter, how to do filter, contains. All these are the Python functions already you know. This is a Pythonic way of doing. Here you are not writing select star from between and all. You are directly using. You create a data frame. Obviously, df is a data frame, and you filter. We add this example. For this example, that is what filtering starts with e. It shows all those things we saw. And substring means part of data, what it takes. We saw all these things. So we saw contains, we saw starts with, when otherwise. We will see when otherwise. See, almost it's similar plan. Everything is similar plan. You should be smart enough. When the data comes, they will. So let me show you this example. Again, whatever we have done quickly, like I'll try to. Okay, is it running now? Okay, now I'll go to my Docker desktop if it is running. Okay, I'll just try to find the link. The link will be there. Okay, what is this? Is it some issue? Can I see that link? Yeah, I can see that link. Okay. See, first time you have to use session.builder, or else it will not work. You know that. I don't want to type. I'll just use this session.builder, Spark course, whatever. Without this, your Spark will not start. That is what you should know. If you have tried, you would have understood. Copy. Okay. Okay, import spelling mistake. IM pivot import. What is this? Spark session.builder. Spark session is not defined. This is a way, right? Spark session. Okay. Okay, wait 1 minute. There's something I have to take, which I have missed. See, the fun part of coding right now is, even if I have missed, I can easily get to this in the chat GPT, you know. Okay. So that is what. Now, like, some things have become pretty easy when you started. So try utilizing this. I need not to mug up or remember all those things. So it will save some mistakes I have done. Okay. Make sure your variable name Spark. Okay. From pyspark SQL import Spark session, Spark equal to, okay, I'll just copy code. See, here some things are become simple these days. Okay. See, it worked. I didn't scratch most of my head. Like, this is what a smaller things like, but if you don't understand, you can't build anything. That's a true fact. Okay. So, okay. Next, let us see this. What are the things? Okay, let us directly copy. We're doing this. I just want to show you again. Okay, struct data, struct schema, and after that, okay. So run this. I've ran this. So filter between ID. I have to take the schema also, because I need the schema, right? First name, true. Oh, what is the issue again? We had done this right actually last week. Why now issues are coming? See, now these kind of typos you can solve easily, and it also explain like what you have done. The more proper way is doing, like struct type they have given in a different lines. Okay, I have not imported. Okay, last time I had imported. See, all this import struct type, struct field, these things. Actually, last time when I had done, it was already imported. Okay, so this is again a new session. See, now codings are easy, but you have to understand the logics. Okay, you need not to worry. I am also taking help of ChatGPT now. So that is how you should also do. But without understanding, you can't do anything. So now I am trying to get the data between some point. Okay, not this. Getting right, whenever there is an issue with the code, put there, you will come to know, provided you understand the code. Without understanding the code, it is difficult. So what is this? Okay, data frame, is it not with this, aligned with this? Okay, I had given you, sorry, the workbook, right? That is where we had all the thing. So let me open the workbook. Where was the workbook actually? Let me go to see users had not given all information in my notepad. Okay. Okay, so there was where in Spark, by Spark data, we have all this notebook. Was it 4? So I'll try to directly open with PyCharm. Open with okay, PyCharm. Let me open PyCharm. Actually it was opened. File, open, users. This is a way you have to take your file, which I showed you last week also. Okay, not users. I should have that name. Where is that name? See users. Is it this user? Or I have to go back? Not this. Sorry. File, open. Can take from other place also. What I'll do, I just try to copy this somewhere outside. Where is that? Okay, copy. Okay. Desktop, can you see desktop? Okay, trust project. Okay, why I'm not able to get file, open. Okay, C drive. me keep here only outside. Continue. Okay, so can I see now? File, open, C drive. Okay, that file is not showing, right? That's the problem. Okay, this one. Okay, so when I give like that, so it will come, it is more easy for you. Okay, this is not the thing we did, right? This is some other thing. Okay, not this, then I have to take one more. This one we did, struct field, no, this is the other thing. Okay, this is error. I have to take the 3 then. If this is not happening, go to C drive, user. Just know how to manage all these things, like when I give the code. User, documents, application, Spark. So 2, 3 also I'll copy. Okay, 3 is nothing, 2 I'll copy. Okay, I will go to this PC, C drive, try to copy here, continue. Date modified. Okay, 2 also I have. So file, open. Okay, where is that? Go open C drive 2. So now you see whatever we have done. Okay, so we had done all this thing. This is more easy to show you and explain it. So import session builder, data frame. How, see, this is a simple, like create, replace. You got this. Now I want to give the structure. What we did was I gave data schema. There are many ways to give a structure. Okay, just know one way, no problem. Then we also did lambda for this broadcast. This is a way you declare broadcast. Here you would have declared broadcast and all. So broadcast will take the data and keep in single worker node. Okay, this is an error, neglect it. So next what we did was states. See, this is a code like broadcast state. So we got data, RDD was done. Parallelize is one way to do RDD, and one function was written whatever data comes here. Okay, so you take the code NY to New York, all those things. So observe it properly and understand all these things are a Python activity. Okay, so session builder, all those things we did. Struct type, struct fold. To see the schema, print schema. Once you these are import, you have to take SQL types, import. I think I have given you this struct type, struct field, string type, all those things. And print schema, we have done this. And yeah, department number we have done. And also struct type, struct field. By this time, you know, whenever you have to give the column data type, whether nullable or not null, use this type. Okay, so next, okay, so this is what we saw. Okay, after that, what is there? Print schema. Yeah, same thing. This was a nested thing. So I had a nested data. Even nested data will come like this. So name, first name, last name, but yeah, it shows name, first name, last name. So these kind of data are called nested data. How in the data file, JSON file, it would be like this. Okay, so you are just see the data would be like this. This is what the data, right? Data is above actually. So we had done a nested thing. Okay, ascending, descending, you know, ASC, DSC. Already you have learned in SQL, but these are the Pythonic way. Pythonic way means not select star from. These are a data frame. df dot sort dot last name. Okay, you can dot filter. all see here df.filter. Df, what is df? You can understand. If you go back, will easily understand. So df you have given for your data. See data, df equal to, you created a data frame, data and columns are in df. That is why if you want to sort, df dot sort, you can do ascending. You want the data between df dot filter. You want to filter and starts with e. There is nothing like that. E is null. All these things we have seen. Substring we have seen. Till here we have seen. So I was trying to show you how to get the data from the file, okay, and also read that. So this, yeah, we can do this, but later we will, yeah, this is the way we can do that. I have not showed you this. Okay, see here, this is one thing which we wanted to learn. I want to get the data from the CSV file. Okay, I want to get the data from your local, from this path, some sample zip code. So how I'll do that? So if, as you are using Docker, your Docker, this would be, this is what, like after I tried. Okay, so you have to, where is that a proper thing? So you have to give this path. Okay, Om Javi, whatever, Jovian. So let me come to the path first. I'll show you. First I'll show you. See, I will keep the file here. See, users. Where is users? Let me go back. See, users. See, users. Documents, application. So you see, you keep the file here or here. Okay, I'll keep the file here. Which is that file? Something Spark zip code, right? Do you have that file now? Sample zip code. Okay, I can just download some sample zip code or any file, any CSV file. Let me download. You should know how to get the data. Let's say zip file .csv, whatever, it's just one file. I am looking for zip file actually. Zip file or any file download. Okay, download CSV file. Okay, CSV file download. So any file. Okay, I'll download this. Okay, annual report, it's so big, the name. I'll just change to simple thing. Download, rename. Okay, oh my god, such a big name. So I'll just make annual.csv, whatever it is. I'll just remove this also. Is this a CSV file? It's not a CSV file. Which file is this? Property, advanced. I need a CSV file because XLS file we can't import. We need to have a CSV file or we have to convert. But yeah, converting it, it's a XLS file. You can see here. So I want a CSV file. Let me see. They have just written CSV. 1 minute. Sample CSV file download. Okay, industry.csv. Okay. Yeah, this is better. This is a CSV file. Okay. But why? 1 minute. Data sample CSV file. Okay, click one click to download. It has only how many records? Yeah, this is a CSV file. Let us take little bit bigger data. This is a bigger data. Sample CSV. Okay, so data is there. Okay, it's good to have more data. That's all. Good to have means, so it's good. You can also see so I'll just delete this. Yes, delete this. Okay, but why it's showing as properties? CSV XLS change to okay XLS. Keep the app. The format doesn't look proper. So 1 minute. Sample zip code. That zip code file. I had kept that file somewhere. It has went now. Okay, so what I can do, have I deleted it? I just want to get it back. Sample code, okay. Not lucky, I don't see here also. I'm not getting a proper CSV file. It is XLS file. It's getting converted to XLS file. Is this? Why I'm not sure. Right click. Okay, I can change it. It's telling .csv, but the format there when I see outside it's showing as .xls. This is also one of the work of data engine. Like we see the data, quality of the data. Until data is not good, it's very difficult for us. I see here flights.csv. Okay, alright, if it is flights.csv, I'll just see if it is showing .xls, but if it is a CSV, if it works well and good. Okay, I have one simple zip code, not that one. That was downloaded now. Okay, so let me first okay, flights, okay, flights.csv, let me put it. So what I'll do, I will keep this flights dot, if it is a CSV file, because we don't have XLS SDK in the Spark. So what I'll do is this flights, I'll try to keep in our drive. Where is that? User, C drive, user, okay, documents, applications, Spark. So I keep this file here. Okay, yeah, I keep this file. First let us see Docker Compose YAML. So if you see Docker Compose YAML, you will come to know which path actually. PySpark data, that means I have to keep this in PySpark data. And what is that referring? What is that referring in the Docker? This is a Docker path. If you see this, your local C drive, whatever you have created, this is referring to Om Jovian of the Docker. Open the Docker, you will see this path. Om Jovian, wherever or somewhere you will see that. If you are not seeing also, it's fine, you can just check it. Can you see here? Local directory, Om Jovian. That means if in your code, if you give C user whatever, thinking that it's in your local, you will never get the output. That's what happened. If you remember on our last class, I had given like this. Okay, some sample simple zip code dot csv was there, but I got an error. It directly told you don't have that path and all. The reason was later, like I was cross checking. What happens is our Docker, whatever Docker I have, okay, sample zip codes is also there. Okay, whatever Docker I have in our script only, Docker compose YAML, I have given some path. So this path gets created in your Docker. So when you are writing if you keep your file in this C drive, that means your Spark is in the Docker. So for that path name is Om Jovian, not the path whatever you have done. So while writing the code, in this case, whatever Docker we are using, you will not get an output like this. Okay, so you have to change this. So let me come here and change that. Where is that? My Docker. Any doubt, ask me. Right now only, not in the company and all. For our practice I am telling, because the Docker will have its own path, so you can't think your local path and get confused. If you have that, you can just check your Docker compose file. Okay, so now this path will not work. If I do this path, I will get an error. And also I don't have simple zip code. I have flight.csv. Any file is fine. Flights, FLIGHTS, flights. So I'll get error, FLIGHTS. So let me run it now. So what will happen? So when I run, okay, did I run? Yeah, it gave me an error. See here, the same error. It directly says that this path is not available. Now what we will do is, we'll change this path. Change this path to what? The Om Javilian. So I had written the code. So what I'll do, I'll directly give the path Om Javilian, and we will check it, what happens. I'll directly take this only, rather than me again doing some mistakes, because while doing it will have lot of mistakes. I am not using a PyCharm would have been shown red green. So what I have done, whatever, or Spark classes, whatever we do, go or create, this is for you. It's not required right now, already we have given, but yeah, read CSV file, prefix local file path. So this is the Docker file path, and our right now CSV file is flights, FLIGHTS, and it is reading a path and header equal to true. That means you have an header, yes, true, means a column name. After that, print the schema. So let us see what will happen when I run. See here, beautifully you got all this information. Show also will show. It has huge volume of data. See, so many columns. In the practical scenario, you will have like this column. So much data will be there. See, you will get mad. Okay, so this is again a sample data. You will have, this is also less column. I will have 500, 600 columns like this. And I will have crores of data. And if I don't have structure, I will not understand only. Getting that right? Still we can do lot of transformation. So this is a way for reading and reading the data. Spark.read.csv. You can read the CSV like that. Spark.read.json can read JSON file. Spark.read.parquet can read Parquet file. We will see that later. Spark.read.orc can read ORC file. So the different file format can be taken into my system. See here, I have not used parallelize or create data frame. Means by default this will create a data frame. As soon as you do this, by default this will create a RDD. Okay, internally this will create RDD, and so as RDD is created, so you are printing the data also, dot show and print schema. Okay, so this is the thing. It at the beginning it shows 20 records only. It has more records. For that you have to do some options like true something you have to do, true truncate and all, so that we will not see. So next we will go to what, yeah, show, that's what it's showing here. Okay, then any other thing I have done. Okay, this and all we will see later. Okay, this I will see later. I am also checking something or there. Okay, we will go ahead with the next thing. So you came to know how to get the data into the CSV file. So next, okay, I will add here only. So next, when and otherwise function. When and otherwise function. Otherwise. So it is similar to your SQL case. Okay, it is similar to your SQL case statement. Case when it executes sequence of expression. It executes sequence of expression until it matches. I will show you an example. Right now I think it's self-explanatory. The condition until it matches the condition and returns value when match. And returns RETURNS, returns value when matched. Returns value when matched. So we will see how to do that, like simple. We already have df already. So df was created. So df means create data frame. You already know that we saw over there. Okay, df dot select df dot first name. I am referring to this which I just created. If you see here, what is df, you know. So don't get confused. df we have created just now. That is the reason I also copy pasted, so that I have df in my thing. So you can see here df is create data frame, df2 it is. So if you see df have this much data, first name, last name, ID. We had done this previous week. I can again do it. First I will do this. Okay, so I have taken a simple data, James Bond, this one, or two data I have taken. Next what I did, I am also giving columns, ID, gender. You know, I have to give the schema, column names, first name, last name, ID is 100, gender is male, like that it happened. Next what I did, I have to create a data frame. So see here df is there, created a data frame. This is a common routine. See, it's something like monotonous. So you need not to worry too much about logic on this. So print schema. So you are able to print the schema, and also you can do df.show, which gives the data. df.show, which gives the data. It has to show the data. Yeah, it took a minute. Okay, all right, yeah. So now, based on this perspective, I am doing to do df.select first name, comma, df. Last name, when df.gender equal to male, that is what we have given, right? Equal to male, then male. Okay, then male, male. Okay, this is just skipping this line and going to the next line. Dot when df.gender equal to f, then female, Female, then female. Okay, otherwise new gender. Okay, so I can also add couple of things, when or otherwise. At the last we will have otherwise. Otherwise df, we don't have any of the other thing, it's fine. But the way you will do a case statement, dot alias, alias we have already done, new gender will come, new gender gender will come, dot show. So now I need not to worry, because for indentation and all, what I'll do smartly. Okay, usually if I use PyCharm and all, I need not to worry, but right now I can use here, I can put, if something issue is there, it will fix it by itself. Okay, so it has given all the thing. So you get more better way. See here, select column name with indentation and all. I didn't add an indentation. Okay, so you can copy this code. The logic remains important. So this and all is not required, you know. Go or create and all is not required, because once you give, it is okay. But okay, let it be, it's good for you guys. So now it will show the outputs here. Previously it was M, F. Now I also aliased into new gender, M to male, F to female. So you got it, how to alias. Okay, so next again let us create a data. Okay, next what we will do, 1 minute, I'll get this data over here quickly. I will not always create this data. 1 second, I have in one more laptop, I'll just get over here through the email. So okay, with this data, okay, so let me take this data. This is a data, sorry, let me take this data, copy, okay. So columns we will do, columns first name, last name, columns equal to first name, last name, last last name, country, 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 state, state. So by this time you are very confident. You should have columns and data. These two things are very important. Next, what we have to do, we have to create a data frame. To create a data frame, spark.create, create data frame, frame, frame. And also if you have syntax error, go to ChatGPT and paste it. So not to think too much. Okay, that time gone where you analyze the errors. But know the error, why it came, all those things. So df.show. I hope by this time everyone knows till here. Okay, how to get the data, how to do this show. If I do, okay, yeah. So now Everyone knows till here. So I can also do all these things, like I can select one or two column if I want to display only two columns. this this is becoming simpler for you because this we have done many times now. Get the data, all this data. Okay, I'll just do Spark classes, data, columns, how to create a data frame, how to see this is an action. Okay, next I want to select only two columns. So how I do, I will put column first name, FIRST first name. Okay, column first name, column last name. Dot show. So have I close the brackets, dot show. So it has to come. There are different ways to do that. I can do like this to display two columns. I can also do like this. There are many ways. See, this is not like your traditional database. One thing I can do multiple ways. I can have a single, I don't need to put a column everywhere. Actually, I don't need a column only. In fact, I can do like this. So let me try whether I can do. There are many ways. In interview, they don't ask this way, that way. If you are able to do one way, select column, you will be able to do this one way. And also you can give df for everything, df dot. Okay, you can also do df dot here, df dot. I think like this also you can get. So don't get confused. There are many ways. So can't we do like this? Df dot first name, df dot last name. Is there any syntax issue? Select df dot first name, comma df dot last name, df dot select. Okay, or we have to put the square bracket. Okay, df. If I put bracket like this, comma df last name. Okay, like this, bracket show. Can we do like this? Okay, last name. Okay, like this also we can do. Can you got it right? There are many ways. It's not like you should know all the ways. But yeah, you should understand this are doing the same thing. Okay, how you will come to know once you start reading and understanding when you practicing. Okay, because everyone, these are not like traditional database. They are also like works on APIs. That's why we call data frame APIs. When you come to Spark SQL, it is select star from, but these are data frame APIs. APIs means application program interface. There are couple of different ways to do the same activity. Okay, so you can select all the columns like this. I hope this works, or else now I'll not worry. I'll post that in the chat GPT for a right syntax. Now, okay, now like this I did. So if I want to do in Pythonic way, how can I do it? I want to do in Pythonic way using for loop. Is there a way to do? Df dot, let us try like this, select. That's why you have to be strong in SQL, also in Python. Okay, column, for column in, let me see whether it works. Even I am also not sure. Columns. Okay, where is the charger? So that's why practice, that's all. Practice, have a strong foundation in Python, know the lot of concepts what we are learning, and you are ready for the interview. Okay. For column in, someone might ask, use the Pythonic way, means I don't need from select star. I want to fetch all the columns using some other way, using some Python for loop or something. Someone will ask these things, they will ask in interview, because they will also be looking whether you are good in Python or not. Without Python, it's difficult. Many complex activity we can't do. I think it will work. Okay, see, you have used for, if we without learning Python, if I had showed you, you would have got confused. Now you know, for column in columns, all columns will come here, and that will go select column dot show. It shows everything. So one more way, see, one thing, there are many ways. I think you can do like this also to display everything. Select star. See, this is more easy, because if you do Pythonic Spark SQL way, you have to create temp view. After that, you have to write select star from. So this is more faster. This is more faster. So let me give you some points on collect also. Collect is action operation that is used to retrieve all elements. Okay, so collect. So what is collect? It is action operation. You know already. Transformation means PySpark has two things: transformation and transformation and action. So it is an action operation. It is an action operation that is used to retrieve. That is used to retrieve retrieve all the elements of the data sets to the driver node. So I don't need to say all the. We should use collect on smaller data set. We should use collect function on smaller data set, usually after filter group, after filter transformation, group transformation. Retrieving larger data set will result. So that's what for collect is used for small data fetching. Use show if you want huge volume. So they have told if you use collect for larger data set, retrieving larger data set, retrieving larger data set will result in out of memory exception. There might be question out of memory exception. Using collect will also give out of memory exception. So collect usually you use after filter group for a small data set. If you want for larger data set, use the show action. Okay, so with column usage we will see example. Again we have with column function, with column COLUMN, with column function. Okay, so what is this? It is used to, okay, it is used to actually to add a column, lot of things it can do. It is used to change the value. So first we will see some examples. After that we will just try to do that. Okay, so let me use another example for this. I'll quickly the best way is I'll just try to this data preparation I'll not do. I'll just copy from one more laptop and pass here. So anyhow you will get this data preparation, so not a problem. For me it is easy rather than spending lot of time. I'll just copy now. For the data preparation I need not to worry now. 1 minute. So I'll have this data now. Okay, so where is that? So I am showing different data because we can cover more scenarios. If I show only one table, two table like EMP, DEPT, So you'll not know different variations. That's what like even I thought. So let us have different kind of data. So it is more better way to cover different scenarios, like if I want to do different activity and all. So columns. See, I feel like by doing this only you will learn of lot of things. You need not even require to practice. I am making your life simple by going and practicing lot of things. And I am also not telling you to do. It's okay, because I know many people are still have confusion in understanding and all. You should practice and get confidence, then only it will be. But yeah, time is also less, so I don't want to go after February and all, because it doesn't serve the purpose. It's not like I know I will do for 1 year, so there is no point. Okay, so always something has to completed by some time, so that you also should start getting the job. Gender, salary. So these are columns you will do. Okay, these are columns you do. So let me run this also. Okay, what is the error? Okay, yeah, different kind of this one, list. I wanted to do list. Okay, list is done. Next, all this app name and all we already know, you know that. So let us create a data frame now. Df equal to spark dot create data frame, data frame, data frame, data equal to data. Next example I'll give you. You can do this much. It really does not require any logic. Okay. So now what we will do, what we can do, change the data type using pyspark with column. First activity is change the data type using pyspark with column, okay. So we can change the data type. You will do in the database, right? In the SQL, changing the data type, you will use some what command, alter table something you will use. So let us see this. I will directly write here. So what I'll do is df dot with column, okay, salary column, SALA, salary. If you want, I'll do df dot show first, so it would be more easy, because you will see like a table on that. It's very easy to understand. Now in this, what I'll do df dot with column. What I'll do is salary, what I'll do, I will change the salary column. Right now, what is the salary column of data type? Maybe it will be string. When you don't give anything, it will be string. Okay, so I'll change this to this one. So how to see the, okay, attendance link I have not given, right? Sorry. Yeah, that was the first thing. Today I forgot. I thought something I missed. Okay. So fill the attendance. Let us take like 10 minutes break. By 5 we will again connect. Okay. So where is the attendance? Okay, attendance sheet. Okay. I'll mute and we will connect around 5. Okay, all right. So, yeah, we will continue. So, as we see, salary is long. So, we will try to change using with column the salary to integer. So, just see here. Sometimes in interview they might surprise you by asking this question also, how to change the value and all. So, you should also know how to do it. Okay, you will take which column and which column to change salary. Okay, you want to change salary, SALARY, and by obviously after salary, casting. See, even in SQL we use cast everything and all, but the way you put here is in different way. So you have to practice integer. Okay, while practicing, if you get error, ChatGPT is there to your help. So not required to mug up everything. So see, now error got coming, so I will not worry much. I can put here the ChatGPT. So try to learn using all these AI tools. There are a lot of AI tools which make your life simple. Okay, this will make your life simple. See, I would have done some mistake. Your code is almost correct, but there is a small typo in the function name. It should be with column instead with column. Here is a corrected version. What I did, df dot with column only, right? It should be with column instead of with. Okay, capital. It has to be C. So previously and all, I should remember all these things. But now, because of this, I also learn. Okay, I did this mistake. Okay, so make utilize of all these things. So that's why there are some AI tools you should also self-learn to make yourself smart. Now let me do print schema. If I do print schema, it should be integer now. See, you learned how to change the, what to say, the column from long to integer, whatever it is. So next we will see how to update the value of an existing column. So next is update the value of the existing column. The value of the existing column. So you do again. Update means it's simple. Like I need to add salary. Everyone I have to add another. I multiply by 100. Maybe 30,000. 3,000 is there. 100 means how much it will come. So it is simple. So what I have to do is I have to take this. Okay, salary column only. So what I do is, see, which column? Salary. And also now you are doing trying to do some calculation. Okay, and show. Now if you see, salary would have increased if it is correct. Can you see here? It is multiplied by 100. Okay, now I want to have a new column also. Can we do that? Let me see. So I want to make that. Let me see. This code will do what? Df dot with column. With column can also add new column. Maybe copied column. After that column and salary. Okay. Some calculation I am doing into -1, so that this would be in the copied columns. So yeah, incomplete input into -1. I think this code is slightly not correct. Simple. See here, now our life is becoming simple. It seems there is a syntax error. So did I copy code? No, I'll copy code. See, so many mistakes I was doing. Now it is more easy. No, it didn't. We didn't copy it. Okay, run it. Okay, none object has no attribute with column. Okay, attribute error. Df dot with column. Copied columns. Column salary. Okay, I was doing some calculation. I wanted something like this. Salary. Okay, into -1. So into -1. And here only I can do show. Show will display and also do the calculation actions. Okay, but object, none object has no attribute with column. Okay, what does that mean? This is also beautiful. This kind of help you can get in the chat GPT. So previously also we were googling and trying to find out, but now it gives a more perfect answer. It seems the error is occurring because the data frame is not properly defined or set to none. The error indicates none type object has no attribute with column, which suggests that df is not a valid data frame. So what they have done, column into -1, assuming that you have Spark session. Yeah, Spark session is already, it's there. Df with salary, creating a new column, copied column with the salary multiplied by -1. Yeah, this is what we are trying to do. No, it's not getting solved. It is showing some error. With column, copied column, column dot show, none object has no attribute with column. Okay, but ChatGPT also doesn't give all the solution. We should use our mind. So again, the error you are encountering, the variable df is not a valid data frame. It's a valid data frame, right? If I do df dot show, I'll be able to see. Am I able to see? Run. Okay, something is messed up. So what we will do, I will just do only df dot show. Only this. So these learning, see, df dot show is not working. Something we have messed up. So let me again rerun it. It's running. Okay, something is getting error everywhere. Okay, okay. So again I have to, what I have to do, df dot show is not working only now. Complete our data set has been corrupted or something has happened. So this was working, now it's not working, as no object attribute show. So okay, what we have, collect df dot print schema, df dot print schema schema, so that at least I will see there is a schema. Okay, something is not working, something has got corrupted, so nothing is working. So what we will do is, I'll try to again populate this. I don't know whether it's working, not working. df dot show. Okay, now it is working, I believe. Now if I do df dot show, means something got corrupted or something happened. So df dot show, now it is working. Okay, now let me run that query. So which was df dot. So you should know how to do all these things. I hope you are getting. Okay, so this and all comes based on the practice. The more you practice, there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut. Into minus, okay, okay. With C is capital, correct, correct. Into -1, okay, dot show. Now I think we should be able to get something because it's not none. See, none means previously you should also understand the error. Now even if you don't understand, put in ChatGPT, it will explain more elaborately. It says that, where is that? None, what is that? None, the error. None means nothing. There is df. You don't have nothing called df. That is what it is trying to. It seems that error occurs because data frame is not properly defined or set to none, means Your df dot whatever you do previously was add nothing. This df has so many things. DF means you get so many things. On this, you are trying to, right now for this salary, I am doing into -1 whatever, and with new column. I can also get new column with DF dot column. That is what it is telling, the third one. Okay. No, understand the error. See, coding always simple trick, no? Always you have to understand the error. The error you get, you understand, then you will solve. No one in the company, they will get the answer. Directly I did, I get. Usually we start getting so many errors, we solve. Previously we were using Stack Overflow. You would have heard about Stack Overflow. There we were posting long back. Now everyone has stopped using Stack Overflow because ChatGPT is better. Okay. So we will have somewhere Stack Overflow. See, any error you get, Stack Overflow was used commonly. Okay, previously Stack Overflow. We were getting all the thing. We were reading this information, we were posting, and there were answers given after 3 or 4 days. We were understanding and we were fixing. Now also we get error. We post in ChatGPT. There are many other things I should also explore and learn because it will make my life simple, job simple. That is how there is no end for learning. If it's never a government job, okay, it's a IT job. Technology keeps on changing. The more you learn, the more you are smart. Life is easier with money and your work. That's all I can say. So add a new column is added. With column we were able to add a new column. Okay, so and also we have one pyspark lit function is used to add constant value. Let me show you that. So with using with column we can add a new column. Add a new column also we did, and also add a new column and add a constant value to the new column. So how to do this? So this can be fourth one. So many things we can do. So let me go ahead and do here. So what we will do is we have a data frame df. I have given to understand data frame. You can give ABC, whatever it is. It's just a reference, it's just alias. Okay, but usually we give df as a data frame with column, and I have a country, country. Country. It's a new column. With column, new column I am doing lit keyword is used to add constant value in your table. Okay, now let me do show. Okay, let us see what will happen. Dot show data frame object as no attribute. Okay, yeah, that's my typo which I'm not seeing. Lit is not defined, so should I define lit? Okay, I think it has some import lit something. Okay, so not to worry. You are getting right how the coding happens. I am showing how we actually do. Okay, these days ChatGPT came now only, so I can also Google it. Okay, now I got, see here, from SQL functions I import the lit. Okay, from there is some from pyspark SQL already session we have already built, so not required. So this is what I have to import. Okay, now make your life simple, but know this, until you are not able to do the way I am doing, it will be a little bit of struggle. Okay, so I'll just control X, run. Okay, run. Okay, now you will see lit added constant USA. Okay, can I add another column in the same way? I can add. Okay, so if I want df dot with column, you can add any number of columns. column column, another column, enoth here, another column. This is a column name. I am giving lit to add a constant value. Know that in the interview they will suddenly ask, I want to add a constant value, so use lit function. But I believe right now you know how to play with pyspark. Pyspark is not difficult. Python is only difficult. In pyspark the difficulty happens no understanding broadcast variable, accumulator, user logs, Spark drivers, worker node, JVM, user, how you break the data, partition, repartition. That is where like they start screwing up questions, and that's where the knowledge game happens. Here it's simple. You get the data. This has become like SQL. Like this is little bit of Pythonic way. You don't write select star and all. So you want to add a column, give constant, let, case, when, like that the things start coming up. This is again like easy. Even if I don't show you all these things, you can explore in the Google and get this answer. Okay. Yeah, but we will do anyhow. So I am trying to say you like where you have to concentrate. Okay. So now let us take one more example for filtering syntax. We have already seen filtering. Okay, let us take one more data example. So more data points, more better. That's what I feel. So let me again, one second, I will have a new source data because I don't want to type source data. That's what I planned for this week. So all source data, because let me show you different kind of source data. It is better so that you will also learn how to get this. I thought of making you guys to do, but yeah, it's still fine. By this time you should have that hunger to learn by yourself. Okay, so me showing asking you to do, not fun, and it doesn't require much of complex things, and you will spend lot of time if I give you. We don't have so much time. So next we'll do this schema struct type. Again you get a revision of whatever. So how to create a structure for this? So I do a schema. Okay, and it also has some nested data. These are nested data, right? These are like courses. These are like name, first name, last name. Okay, so you have nested data. Okay, after building the nested data, we will do the filter. So anyhow, we had done 2 weeks back. It was at the beginning classes. You would have also got confused. Now you will have a more better idea. So struct type. If I get any typo error, it's not a big deal. I'll go to the chat GPT and fix it. Okay, but know the concept. Struct type. You want to make a column name, you should have struct field. Okay, struct field struct struct field field. So it will have a case. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It get fixed in my chat GPT. I'll have some errors. I will not struggle the way we started at the beginning. So okay, struct field. Just follow the concept. Name would be given. Okay, and inside this there is something called what? The nested. This is nested, you know. So what will happen? struct struct type. Okay, first name, middle name, last name. So I will make it as first name struct type. Again I will have struct field struct struct field. I know the cases are problem, so we will fix it. First name, string type, string string type. You will have yes, t and all is capital. So I have not done here. True. Whether it is nullable or not nullable, they will ask in interview. How will you do the struct type or something? So you should know by this time. Again, next is struct field struct field middle name. Rather than doing here, so I will take this in the notepad and somehow I'll manage easily. So struct type, first name, struct field. Okay, so struct field. Okay, first name with this, I'll have last name. We had done almost the same example. It's okay, you would have forgotten. Last name. So good to do the same thing again and again so it strikes your mind. Struct field, first name, last name, middle name, or first name, middle name, last name. Yeah. MIDDLE, middle name and last name. So we have this. So anyhow, I feel I have a chat GPT for fixing all these things. Okay, next what we will do languages. Because last time I couldn't show you so elaborately because I was manually trying to fix, which is not required. Struct field, now I will have language, languages, languages. We also have array type, string type, okay. Yeah, string type. Okay, what are the languages we have? 1 second. I can use arrays because, okay, you have 3 languages. I'll make it as a series of array. See, Spark is very wide. You have rich source of data types. So many things are there. It is impossible you study everything and go to the interview. Not possible. Okay. Some of the things you start getting while working. So that's what I am telling. Whatever coding, I feel by listening to the lecture, you already have an idea, but you do practice. There is not much logic here. In the Spark, you have to concentrate more on the architectural questions and some of the things, whatever we are doing, these things, and you need not to worry each and every function to mug up. Okay, there are many things when you start working in your company, you will come to know, and new things gets added also. Okay, so and things gets deprecated also. Deprecated means they will not use. Okay, maybe in the new version they will remove it. They would remove array type in the new version. They can do. Still, I doubt whether right now we have array type or not. I have also not used in the company, but we have couple of languages. So I thought let us use array type for a particular thing rather than making a complex like this. So one string can have couple of arrays. So there are many ways. Okay, so yeah, all the thing, don't try to scratch your head how to do everything. So it makes the things very complicated. Okay, so why I am telling, because I know the interview questions. Okay, 1 or 2 maximum Spark question, because the interviewer will not also go so much depth. It doesn't go each and every operation and go depth. Maybe you would have known one way. If you are very confident, something you say, if you don't know, even if it is wrong, you will accept. Okay, that also happens in interview. No interviewer will know each and every bit of thing. But you will understand that when you attend couple of interviews, and when you stand, okay, I already know 80-90%, it's very easy to crack. That I should never tell. That you should experience. Some things you should experience, like coffee. If I only elaborate you, the coffee taste, coffee smell is like this, you will not come to know, or you will not get the confidence. So I want you to taste the confidence by attending interviews. Okay, maybe from next month only you can try attending interview, because you know SQL, Python, PySpark. Okay, put that. Some interviews they don't expect you to know the cloud also. If you are good in Python, SQL also they take. Python, SQL, Spark also they take. By the end of February, if you have attended 1 or 2 interview, you can also discuss with me, sir, this is what they ask, this is what they are expecting. I'll be more happy to just what to say, to discuss. Yeah, what I'll do is, yeah, lot of issues are there. I'll not scratch my head. I know. I'll put this in chat GPT. That's why I also did not use that. So where have I kept this? So it gives me a proper. It seems that several typos and syntax error in the code. I have corrected them below, and also it has imported SQL types. I struct type, struct field, string type. That's what I told. When we were doing, we didn't add all this flexibility. You have lot of easy way to learn the things, but you have to focus. Focus is, when we were kids, or when we even in engineering, we didn't add mobile phone. We had lot of time where we could have focus, but now focusing is the problem. Just think over it. Okay, so easy. Today I have seen, everyone knows, In YouTube, someone puts the YouTube earns in lakh. Even kids does that. Today, earning money, knowledge, you need not to ask anyone. You have everything. Only one thing is missing is focus, discipline, and you know that. Those things are what we have to concentrate. Okay. So yeah, see here, it worked actually. It worked. So okay. So now what we will do is we will see the data, we will create a data frame, we will see the data, and later we do some activities on this. Df dot what df equal to spark dot create data frame, create data frame, data equal to data, schema equal to schema. Okay, we have schema also, we have data also. Okay, so actually while doing a script, you write everything in a script and do the thing. Here we are doing single breaking. Yeah, it's fine. Df dot print schema, schema, it just gives the structure of your query. See here, it's a nested thing. Inside name, first name, middle name, last name is there, languages is array, okay, and state is there, gender is there. So we can also see the data, how it is fitted. So by this time, everyone knows this, how to get the data, how to structure the data, how to see show, how to do print scheme. This is what in the interview they will ask. And some transformation, like now we see filter, all those things. How to see the print scheme, how to see the data, all those things. You can see the data. Now how to filter. Okay. So yeah, it showed. See, all these are nested data. You should not confuse now. If you see all the 3 column data means 3 value in a single line, so it's possible. It's a nested data. We get the data like this. Okay, in a list. This is a list, one is list, one is tuple. So many things happen. So we get like this, and the combination is kept, which was not possible in your structured RDBMS. These are semi-structured data. This was not possible normally in your what? In your RDBMS. All these are little bit difficult to do this kind of activity. Okay, now I will filter. Okay, so what is the activities I'll do now? Now I will try to filter. So this one, anyhow you have the code. Okay, anyhow I'll give that also. So I want to filter. So I'll do df.filter, filter, filter, and state is OO. That means OH, whatever you are seeing. My friend has come from OO only. From US, it's one state, you will know. And the fun is like in India only the packages are good now. Gone are those days where the packages was good in US. Okay, he might earn double of what we are earning, that's all. Before it was 3 times, 4 times of what we were earning. Now it's double. But it comes with lot of cost for them in US. The amount of money they have to spend on their housing, whatever it is, it's very costly. Okay, not like India. You can even comfortably, with the family, you can be within 20,000 in India. And US and all is not like that. So very good opportunity for the technology guy. Okay, so you got a filter. This is how you do filter. This is a way. Sometimes you write Spark SQL, create temp view, and you do. They will try to ask you do other way. These are Pythonic way or through data frame API. We call it as data frame API rather than Pythonic way. Data frame API way, not a Spark SQL way. So people love to see data frame API way because this is more faster than the SQL, because in Spark SQL you have to create a temp view and do it. Sometimes it would be little bit tedious. You have to do 2 steps. If the same thing you have to do in Spark SQL, first you have to get this into your temp view, then you have to do a Spark SQL. But here it is so simple. Okay. Now what we will do? Yeah, we have seen filter, and also we will filter. Okay, a little bit of some more way, like for equal to male we have something. Yeah, I need the people who are equal to male, so I can do df dot filter gender 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 equal to male, equal to male. So this should work, right? Dot show if the syntax are fine. But yeah, syntax is, let me give single quote and double quote. That means I will give single quote here, single quote here. So this is not a worry. I was thinking like we don't have PyCharm, you will also struggle, but yeah, chat GPT is there, so you can paste after typing whatever error, it gets fixed over there, so you are able to get. If I don't want not equal to male, I want only female, it is simple. So all these are there. Not equal to, how you do not equal to? Not equal to, same as your SQL. That's what I was telling at the beginning. You know SQL, your Spark becomes easy, SQL and Python. So you got female. Now there is one more way of if you don't want male, I think, yeah, this way also will work. Let us see. All these are not, all these are not equal to. So I can also filter, see here, I can also filter with multiple conditions. So that means I want to filter with OYO and also female or male, whatever. So how can I do it? df dot filter. You should be confident with this way. That's all is Spark. Coding wise, that's all is Spark. Okay, I have something of SED1, SED2 to do. Let me figure it out next week. First I have to try. That's what I was trying here. If you see my PyCharm, you see some big code. So I was thinking of giving you something of SED2, some maintaining history data. So I was trying to insert and do. However, I am getting some error. So myself first I have to try and fix that error. Then I can take that maybe next week or later after that week. Okay, a small little bit bigger coding. Okay, so filtering. I want multiple things. Use AND operator. And where is and df dot gender equal to male, equal to male. Dot show. That's all. Dot show. Okay, yeah, I know some mistake. Equal to male, equal to female. Column object is not callable. Which object is not callable? df dot filter, df dot state equal to this, and df dot gender. We have state is also there, gender is also there, but column object is not callable. Okay, let me put here. What is the error? It look like there is a minor syntax issue and you need to put parenthesis. Okay. Okay, yeah, most of the things, see, you now you know the importance of indentation, what is there in PyCharm. So we are missing it. In PyCharm it will directly throw an error. That's why indentation, all those things you have to use those compilers, so you will come to know. So you are able to do multiple condition filter. And also like if you have a list of elements you want to filter, then there is something like keys in function. Okay, so for example I have filter, okay, I have one list. Okay, this is a list equal to some OH California CA, and there is D whatever. So I have to filter this data. I have something like this data. Okay, one second, CA, this one. Okay, okay, so now there is a df dot filter df.state dot isIn. Let me see. If it doesn't work, I'll not use it. I'm trying to figure it out something. Okay, so I've added one more list. Okay, so isIn in this list, it shows whatever is there in this list. If it is there in this list, so in the list of total OH New York, what we have in this list is only OH, so it is showing only OH. So that is how it is doing. So I will give you one point on isIn. So there are lot of function like this. So I will just give you one note. See, not all the things I'll also be using, but yeah, sometimes interviewer would be crazy. So filter based on list values, but all are not very complicated. You can learn because logics are simple here. It's only you need to know the functions, and while working it's not at all difficult. See, coding is easy. Why coding is easy? Today you have ChatGPT, Google, where you get the code, but you should have a basic understanding on the coding. No one is expecting 100 out of 100 you know all the functions, because functions keeps on changing. New name come today, some struct field is there, tomorrow some field might come. So you need not to mug up all these things, but as an interview you should have a high level understanding, because I know after 2-3 years I will be working on something new, generative AI. I'm very much confident. I am in a position where I can train you, but I can learn new things and I can train. I need not to mug up each and everything. I have to be very flexible. Okay, I can't go very deep. If I go very deep, then I need a I can do PhD in this. Not required. For an IT guy like us, there are new things coming, new technology coming. We have to pick and explore, and previous experience will matter to understand and visualize and build a better solution. That is how it happens. So I am making you how you have to think. Okay, if you have a list of elements, and you wanted to filter that, and you wanted to filter that is not in the list or in the list, use what? IsIn function. Use isIn function of column class. Use isIn function. So I think that that answers the thing. Like, I have not used, but yeah, it's okay, good to know. So this one already you know, in Python also is there, but we will learn. It's a part of filter. So filter based on start, filter based on starts with, ends with, contains. So I am giving you properly this notepad also. As soon as you put in PyCharm, you can study this. It becomes more easy. Filter df.state.starts with, you know, self-explanatory. Python also we have done. Any letter starts with N, just show. Okay, that is what it does. Okay, incomplete input, df I have not closed here, close it. See here, anything starts with N, show me. For state New York, NY is showing. Next, anything ends with H, show me. So I'll just change it. Starts with I have done, ends with. All these are very handy operation. Ends with N, not N, H, or whatever letter, it doesn't matter. Okay, start, I just copy pasted, right? What is there? Column object is not callable. Okay. Ends. Okay, you got it. df state dot show ends with h, oh, kim, and again like contains h. So all these are part of filter operation. All these things are very good while working as a PySpark programmer. So you should have that confidence. Confidence you will get once you practice twice or thrice this. Okay, you can practice. It's not complicated. Now there is also distinct to drop duplicate records. We can also drop duplicate records using distinct. Okay. So distinct to drop duplicate rows. We will take one more thing quickly to drop duplicate rows. So what I'll do, I'll just take one more simple example. I'll just take this data. One minute. For data preparation, I'll not do it. It will take a lot of time. Based on the requirement, I'll just copy the data and next I'll save all this data so it is easy for me in the coming days. Okay, alright, so this is the data. So data preparation is done. Next is columns. I need a columns. So there are 3 columns. Okay, so columns equal to what we will have, employee name. I will make it as a list. PLOYE employee name, department, DEPARTMENT department, salary, SALARY, salary. Okay, so next I will create a data frame. By this time you know you should have data in columns, and after that you create a data frames. Okay, at the beginning Spark session and all you already know. Any script will have that, but here we are doing in a single notebook. This is called a notebook. See, already that Spark session builder, everything is there. But in the entry, if they ask, that is the entry point, because in the driver, I have shown you the architecture. Drivers, worker nodes, all those things will keep on happening inside. Okay, for a frame. Still, there are couple of PPTs or theory things, so which is important, which we will cover maybe next or after that week. So you should also become confident on the practical thing. That's why I'm showing. Actually most of the things I have shown, but let me show whatever is there in my, so it becomes easy for you. Okay, create data frame. Okay, SCHMA, somewhere I have made SCHE. Okay. So you have all these things, employee name, salary, all these things you have right now. And now I want to get a distinct record. So I will do maybe distinct data frame, something, the name equal to df.distinct. See here, even in SQL you have distinct, even here the same thing, DIS, TINCT. See, they will compare SQL and try to make similar to that all the data projects. Okay, they will try to, because if you have like SQL table, life is very simple. But due to semi-structured, unstructured data today, you can't get data in the tabular format. DIS, TINCT, is it correct? Okay, next you can just also count how much count, distinct count is there. So I can have a print I can also have print statement. We have not done this. I can also give distinct count as my description. Okay, and I can do count of what? Distinct df. I can count of distinct df. Distinct df. What I'll do? Distinct df dot count. count count. Count is also action. Count is also action, like show. Okay, invalid syntax per x, you forgot comma. Okay, where I forgot comma, distinct count. Okay, I have given here. After this, should I give comma here? Yeah. Distinct count. See, distinct count 9. See, count is also action, or else you would not get display. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is one duplicate. James is duplicate. James is duplicate. That's why we got distinct is how much? 9. And also there are other things which we can see later. So yeah, like this only I have another 3, 4 or 5 hour session on this, and another 3, 4 session, 2 hours of for another preparation of the presentation. So that I will make an end of Spark. So you start preparing on the Spark SQL. It is not difficult, you know. Now you have already know how to install Docker, how to whatever we have done, how to come up with this data, everything, how to write the query. Before that, let me give off this notepad. Okay, this is important, or else you will get confused. You have got all this thing, right? 2 and you have got 1, which we have done. Anyhow, I am sending. 1 minute, I am getting a call. 10 minutes call agogat. 10 minutes. Okay, so this is a chat. Let me send you that first. Where will be the 5? So download any CSV you can download from the internet to do that activity. So desktop, C users, desktop. Where is desktop? Where is desktop? Oh, not desktop. It is C users, documents, applications, Spark, PySpark data, the file. Okay, yeah, I have sent it. Please download whatever the coding we have done. It is over there, and also 31st some notes where I have kept on the desktop. I have something of LAB 31st. Yeah, I have this also I have sent you. So please download. So tomorrow same time around 3:30 we will meet. Okay, please practice. Please practice, study on the Spark, Python, SQL, do the assignment. So many things you have there. Okay, and yeah, PySpark also you are almost ready, like 70%. Okay, so you should be ready. Everything whatever I have done, you should be ready. So it is very easy. You can start attending the interview in February only. Some interviews they are okay with SQL, Python and Spark only. Whatever I have taught you in Spark, all those concept driver, everything you tell, they will happily give you a job. And sometimes Python, they will not even ask questions if you are lucky. There are interviews like that. But prepare for the worst so that things become easy and you get a job. Okay, then we can meet next week. I'm ending the session. Thank you.